Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Brian and welcome back to our Notre Dame Fighting Irish Dynasty inside of College Football 26. So yeah, it's been quite some time since the last one and I do obviously apologize for that, but as always, I was very busy over the last month or so and didn't really have a whole lot of time to record anything or really just the energy to record anything until now. So yeah, hopefully you guys are okay with that. Obviously, I know it's happened a lot, so you're probably used to it by now. But anyways, we're here today. We're going to in this episode. I know in the past I've said we're gonna do one game per video, but I really want to get this series kind of wrapped up before not really the end of the year because the end of the year is only in a few days, but pretty soon here because I want to kind of move on to something else. Unless you guys are actually really enjoying this and you want to see me do more, but I feel like, given how good our team is and given how well we've been winning games as of recently, I feel like doing more than one game per video is probably the better way to go, especially if you want to do more than one more than one season in this series. But yeah, with that said, the plan today is we're going to go through this game against Pittsburgh. We're going to go probably to the next week against Syracuse, and then we have technically one more game to wrap up the regular season against Stanford. I don't know if we're going to get to that today, but depending on how these first two games go against Pittsburgh and Syracuse, I'll make that determination. But obviously, you guys can see already how long the video is, so you'll know already if it's longer than usual or if it's about the same length, just with two games in it. So yeah, that's that. Also, real quickly here, as for recruiting, I didn't really do a whole lot. I don't think there was any changes outside of last video and this one. I did do a couple of things with some people down here that actually moved into their top 5 for interest, but honestly, we've gotten a lot of guys already, and I'm not really too concerned about getting anybody more because at this point, we're basically just picking up what's left over of the recruits that are still available. So honestly, it's not really that much of a priority of mine at this point. Also, I just checked before this video started if we were still in the college football playoff, and we still are at the number 6 spot. So hopefully we make it. Hopefully we don't drop a game or I don't know, anything strange happens to where the committee or whatever this game uses puts us out of the playoffs, but that's honestly the hope, at least. So yeah, with that said though, I'm gonna make this intro nice and short, so we're gonna hop into our game against Pittsburgh, and I'll see you guys here in just a moment. Alrighty, here, it looks like we got ourselves a night game, interestingly enough. I don't think this game was the nighttime in real life at all, but a nice change of pace for us. We haven't really had much night games this season. As you see there, last time we faced Pitt, or the last time the Irish faced Pitt, it was a 58-7 blowout. So, not saying that's what's going to happen this time around, but it certainly is a possibility based on our recent track record. It looks like we're going to start an offense first, and obviously we're going to continue what we've been doing basically the last couple of weeks. I'm just going to take off with CJ Carr right now. I'm going to get out of bounds. Yeah, obviously, I hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I know I haven't really been prioritizing it as much as of lately. I've been doing a lot of other things outside of YouTube, so this series has not been really that big of a priority for me, but regardless, I hope that all of y'all are enjoying anyways. I mean, there's a lot of views in the last videos, which really I'm very grateful for, and thankful that a lot of people saw it, but hoping to continue to build on that and make some more gains as I try and build myself to become a better and better content creator. All right, we got another third down here looming. I'm going to try and get it out. Nope, I meant to... I totally meant to hand that off or thrust to tight end quickly. I haven't played this game in a long time, so I'm a little rusty at it. I apologize for that. Anyways, we're gonna hand off. Stop zero right in his tracks. Huge play there, and they're gonna go no huddle. Of course they're gonna go no huddle. This is... I tell you what, this is one of the annoying parts about this game, is that sometimes you run into teams that just go no huddle for no reason. And they hand off again. There's gonna be another no huddle. Yep, exactly. Right on cue. The difference with this one is now it is a 3rd and short, so very curious to see what this team decides to do on this play here. And they are going to step up. Nope, they're going to dump it off short, and we still can't pick it up. Also, it does seem like they're going no huddle every single play, and he dropped that. Okay, we're good. All right, 2nd and 10 here. Gonna throw it out wide, and that is potentially a touchdown, but Adon Schuler is going to save us, so thank you for stopping him. First time I think ever they have not done a no huddle, and I'm going to try and take advantage of that if I can. Let's look to throw, and that's what you guys get. That's a huge sack by Josh Burham and whoever else got there as well. Hoping that this doesn't really affect us here. And oh, I sent a blitz on my own with a Don Schuler, and he got there for the sack. That's going to set them to 4th and goal, and they're probably going to get a field goal. 4th and goal here. Field goal attempts, and don't hit the kicker, and there we go. All right, our next drive going to start here from our own 14, and we're going to get it out to Jadarian Price. I'm not exactly sure where Jeremiah Love is. I'm kind of a little concerned. Have yet to see him in this game. Hopefully that does not mean he's actually injured, because he's actually on pace to get the Heisman Trophy. But he has not been in this game yet at all. Gonna call Levels play here. Throw it out to, I forget this name. I think it's, I honestly forget his name already. All right, let's try this play again. Toss out to the tight end, Washington. He's gonna keep going. And he's gonna get all the way to the 20 or 42 yard line. Ashton Craig gonna be down with an injury. Yeah, still so far, Jeremiah Love, no sign of him in this game. I'm just going to run with CJ to get the first down because I can. Yeah, Ashton Craig, bruised ribs, going to just keep you out, buddy. I'm not risking that here, and not this late in the season. I think I see a play I like here, potentially, given the matchup. And I probably threw that a little too late. Will Pauling, going to try and grab it. Going to be incomplete. Yeah, all the Price show so far, and it's just not the same, man. And now Emil Wagner's hurt. What is going on in this game? I know another thing too is that they just recently updated this game as well. Like I had to update it before I actually opened it because it's been that long. So I don't know if the updates kind of messing with things or what, but I have no idea. And I just threw an interception. Nope, I almost got to my receiver though. Unfortunately, we are going to be punting again. This is not good. All right, gonna try and be on defense here. The running back's gonna take it outside. Gonna stop him at the 17. And they're gonna go no huddle. Yeah, I gotta say, I do not like no huddle. At least when we're playing against them, just because it's so annoying, because you can't do anything, because they're gonna just rush to the line like they just do right now. I mean, at least in this game and whatever, you get to pick your play if you want to change it, but it's still annoying because it just, I don't know, like it just seems like they're just rushing all the time for some reason. All right, near the end of the first quarter here, quarterback gonna throw the ball. He's gonna gets it complete all the way to the 40. This is kind of annoying, honestly. All right, first down. Gonna send the heat. Gonna try and knock it down. The receiver gonna somehow get the first down. That's gonna end the first as well. Honestly, I have no idea what's happening in this game so far, but we are not playing like ourselves. All right, here we go again. Nope, a run. Going nowhere. Gonna throw it outside here. Gonna tackle him. It's gonna be great. Come on, just watch all their receivers. Just watch all their receivers. That's... You had him, and then you just let him get over the line. I don't know what you guys are doing. Come on, baby. Oh, you could get the quarterback. Come on. Oh, no. Well, this game already sucks. Just a little bit. I haven't had a tough game like this since Texas A&M in week 2. All right, we got Jadarian Price back here again. Where is Jeremiah Love? Actually kind of concerned that he's injured or something, because, like, I don't know where the heck he is. And just because I'm curious, I'm going to check injury, just whatever. But, oh my gosh, he has a broken thumb. How did I not even notice this? This must have happened at the end of last week. Whip, I'm sorry to say, but we might have just lost our Heisman bid for him, unfortunately. That is so dumb, dude. That is just so unfortunate. And Ashton Craig's injured again. I just, everything's going wrong today. I don't know why. Nevertheless, I'm gonna try and be positive. Gonna keep our heads up high if we can. All right, let's not let that really derail us any more than we can. Let's go Great House. All the way down to the 42. Gonna just do what we can here. Gonna absolutely run with Carr. Somehow, I could have easily kept going too. I thought I was gonna get hit. All right, come on, Carr. First points of the game. Let's go. Come on. Throw it to Raridon. Catch that, Raridon. There we go. What a catch. All right, this run is in honor of Jeremiah Love. Jadarian Price, get in the end zone. There we go. We're finally on the board. Only took a quarter and a half, but we're back in this game here. All right, Pittsburgh's next drive here. Trying to steal back this momentum if we can. Get the quarterback, get the quarterback, get the quarterback. All right, here we go. Come on. Get the nice tackle, Dawson. There we go. Nice huge third down play here coming up for the Panthers. Can we get him? Can we? I have Leonard Moore, and that's an interception. You overthrew him. An excellent timing user pick from our senior cornerback. All right, another run. Juke inside. You're not as good as Love, man. All right, you critical 3rd down and 8 here. Let's go. On the road does not help us either. Great House is just going to be short. I think we're going to be going for this, though. Some may call me aggressive in this situation, but I feel like we could probably try something here. We have good enough receivers. I'm pretty sure we can probably beat them. We're going to try something here. Let's do it. Got him. That's Malachi Fields. And that's a touchdown. Our second one of the day. We're back. Pittsburgh, next play here. Blitz coming. Leonard Moore. Gonna force the pass incomplete. Holstein gonna take the snap again. Throws it outside of the receiver, and he's gonna be stopped short. And they're gonna go no huddle again. I feel like no huddle is just an easy way to try and stump your opponents, to force him to throw a bad pass, and he gets it to his tight end anyway, so what am I talking? All right, come on. Stop the running back. There we go, and that's gonna be the 2-minute timeout. Game is flying by right now. Let's go, boys. And we don't stop them, but we do stop them just after they get the first down, though. Come on, let's go. There we go. What a sack. Huge sack. We fall for the same defense again. Maybe. You could just take off right now. I don't know why he's not throwing it. Just take off. Sends a man in motion. Gonna have some contains. And he's gonna... That's a pick. Nice pick. A Don Schuler. There we go. What a play. Not completely out of the weeds yet, but it's looking... Not completely out of the weeds yet, but it's looking pretty good. He's going to throw it on the flat to our tight end. He's somehow not going to get the first. Going to try something here. They're going to send everybody. You know who I have, though? I have freaking Malachi Fields. Do another levels play. Cut in right on. Cut in. There we go, buddy. First down. The name of Jeremiah Love, Jadarian Price, I summon you. Hurdles over the man, and he's gonna get a touchdown. That was an awful voice crack. I apologize. Complete swing of momentum, and we are up 21-10 right at the end of the second. First down play here. Gonna hit as he throws, incomplete. All right, here we go. Holston. Oh, he's wide open. That's not good. All right, here we go. Holston looking. Oh, could have been intercepted by Drake Bowen, but he couldn't quite get there in time. I'm gonna be honest, here's the point I thought they would actually be calling a no huddle, but kind of surprised they're not doing it. Throws wide open. Is he out of bounds? Nope, first and goal. All right, come on, guys. Come on, Luke Talik. That was almost an awful coverage, but we actually stopped him, so I'm pretty happy about that. Gonna stuff him at the 4 if we can. It's gonna be a handoff run. I'd be very shocked if it's a play action pass. It is a pass. And he's wide open and he gets in the end zone because we weren't ready for it for some reason. So, all right here, guys. Still a 4-point game. Easily able to capitalize off this right before halftime if we're smart about it. All right, Holstein, what you got here? Handoff. I saw that coming from a mile away. All right, here we go. Come on. Run. Oh, we fumbled it, but he recovered it, I think. Or he was about to fumble it. Come on, I'm trying to spin here. Get the sack, and there we go! Huge sack, number 12. I think that was probably the safety, Luke Talik. Actually, on second thought, I think that was actually a different player entirely, but hey. We'll take that, we'll take that. Now it's time for the option play. There we go. Handoff to Jadarian Price, and he's going to go the distance, potentially. He's going to get close. Gonna call a little play I like to call occasionally. Tight end's gonna be wide open. And he's gonna get the first. There we go, Price. Inside. Keep pushing, bud. Keep pushing. I know Price is a little gassed right now. I was trying to get him his 3rd touchdown of the game. There we go. In the spirit of Jeremiah Love, we got Jadarian Price. All right, Holstein, what do you got? What you got for me, boy? What you got for me, bud? Pass to your tight end. I like it. All right, come on, Dawson. Get there, get there, get there, get there. See if I can do something with Bowen here. I don't usually go on the linebacker to do anything, but we're going to try it, and I completely almost whiffed. But hey, my defender got there instead, so we're good. I go back to the D-line. Gonna have a man wide open every single time. Another handoff. And we were ready for it this time. There we go, guys. How about you do that every time, will you? And the blitz. Coming in hot. And I clicked on the wrong guy again for some reason. Gonna watch the running back. And he tried to go over there, and he's gonna Did we pick off the ball? Oh, wow. I didn't even... What just happened? All right, so it would appear that when Williams Jr. here tried to catch it, went off his hands, and then Don Schuler just took it away without even was in bounds, obviously. He only had 1 foot in college, so cool. Unfortunately, however, that does mean we do get the ball at their own 8-yard line, but honestly, since we have Jadarian Price, we should be fine. Huge third down in this game here. Jadarian Price almost messed it up, but he does get the first, so we're good. I'm going to call something I don't usually call, which is a wide receiver screen, except that was almost... I let it go way too late, and it almost was picked off. Yeah, never doing that again. Oh, boy. I think I see something here that I might like if the corner bites. And unfortunately, he's not going to bite, but... And Raridon's not going to get there either. Shoot. All right, huge third down, boys. Let's go here. You know what? Just run with the card. We're going to be short. 4th and 3. I'm not going for it this time. Gotta punt on some occasions, if you know what I'm saying. All right, come on, guys. Finish out this game here. Huge defensive stop needed. Come on. There's the RPO. All right, got another third down coming up here for the Panthers. Sends a tight end running to the one side. And gonna be swatted away and incomplete. No, the tight end didn't catch it. So that does mean they are gonna go for it on 4th down. 4th and 1. Are we gonna stop him? Let's find out. Are they gonna hand it off or are they gonna pass it? And he does get across. Shoot. All right, gentlemen. Here we are now. 2nd down and 10. Bolster looking. Gonna take off with it. Gonna slide. All right, Pittsburgh now gonna go on another 3rd down with a no huddle. Gonna try and straighten out our defense here if we can. It's gonna go for the screen pass. And they're not gonna get it. 4th down. Gonna try and block this one if I can. Hopefully we don't hit the kicker. And he does make it. That was a pretty long field goal for a collegiate athlete. All right, boys. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. And we actually made a decent return. Awesome. I'm gonna try something here. Maybe. Yep. There we go. Oh, I didn't see the guy down there, but hey, Pauling got there anyways. 9 and 3 here. Gonna look. Gonna throw. Catch that. There we go. Thought he was gonna drop it. All right, I'm gonna try and go deep on this one. If I can, that's knocked away and incomplete. Might have had a different guy in the last play. I'm not exactly too sure though. Huge 3rd down, boys. Huge 3rd down. Let's get this. Oh, he's open. Oh, I thought that was intercepted for some reason, but no, it wasn't. Dang. I mean, man, you guys want to talk about a game? One of the closest ones we've had yet. There we go. Run. Good stop. Good stop. Basically need one more stop, guys. Huge 3rd down, and oh, we can't quite because he comes back for the ball. Honestly, kind of hoping that we wouldn't do that, but you know what? Oh, shoot. Come on, guys. We got to win this one, you know? Right, here we go. On defense. Do something, please. That's not something. Come on. He's already got 3 picks. I want him to have 4. Get the sack. Get the sack. Get the sack. Get an interception. There we go. Oh, what a play by, I forget his name already. Number 3. I wish we had numbers on the back of their names on the back of our jerseys for that reason, but oh, what a pick. An interception. That's a gut wrencher. Gonna be Jalen Sneed, the weak side linebacker, or just a linebacker. Stays, sits back in the pocket, and that's potentially a game winner right there. Obviously not out of us yet. We still got a couple more things to do here, but Pittsburgh already going to start taking their timeouts. All right, 2nd and 11. And I can't quite do anything. I'm trying to chew the clock out, but of course they're going to take their timeout, so it's not going to allow me to do so, even if I wanted to. All right, critical 3rd down. Let's go. Catch that, Pauling. That's a 1st down. I think that might be game right there. I think 1st down, basically. I mean, we still have the 2-minute timeout at the end of the game, but Jadarian Price going to run it there, and that should take us all the way down to the 2-minute timeout, and I think that'll just get us out of this game, if I'm not mistaken. All right, unfortunately, we do need to actually get another 1st down. I did find out, unfortunately, and that's not going to help us. 3rd and 12 with 1:20 left. We are able to run the clock down a little bit, though. As you can see, we now have only 48 seconds left. Honestly, we're just going to kind of, like I said, try and end this one here. I'm going to try and just throw it up. I'm just going to see if he can catch it. If he can, that'd be great. Oh my goodness, and he does. Wow. Alrighty. I think this one's over. I'll see you guys in the next game. Alright, just before we get to our next game, looks like CJ Carr has now officially set the Notre Dame single season passing touchdowns record. So that was quick. Okay, and like that, we are in our next game, rather, and this is against Syracuse, and we're going to take it off, or hand it off, rather, to Jadarian Price. Also, unfortunately, I did check out Jeremiah Love's injury. It is a 3-week length injury for a broken thumb, as we saw earlier in the video. Once again, I'm not sure exactly when he got it, or I don't even remember it honestly happening at this point, but he's not going to be able to return, unfortunately, until at least the playoffs if we do make it, and that was a bad pass by me. So yeah, unfortunately, we probably lost our Heisman bid for him just because he's already fallen to the 3rd spot because I think Marcel Reed, the quarterback from Texas A&M, overtook him. Yeah, so unfortunately, it's just an unfortunate show, event there, and that was a terrible first drive. So yeah, unfortunately, we won't be able to see Jeremiah Love for the rest of this regular season. All right, now we are facing Syracuse, and I know Syracuse is not necessarily the greatest school in the world, but that does not mean we shouldn't take them lightly as their running back gets a first down. We can't treat anybody underestimate anyone in this because anybody can beat anybody, as we've seen time and time again. And that was honestly a worse play call than probably what I called in the last drive. So that's actually kind of funny. Our 2nd down and long for the Orange. Gonna throw off short to the 82. I don't know if he's a receiver or tight end. Oh, would you look at that? I just noticed we're playing our old quarterback, Steve Angeli. You know, the guy that transferred from here and then decided to go to Syracuse because he had a better shot at the starting role because we got CJ Carr or whatever. Or was that because his team got Riley Leonard? Honestly, I don't remember. I think it was because of Riley Leonard. I don't think it was because of CJ. Either way, he's here, and he's playing us in South Bend, and that was... I thought he was throwing it to nobody, if I'm being totally honest, and didn't see a receiver out there, so... he fooled me as well. All right, come on, defense. This is not a great team. 3-7. Obviously, they have some flaw with them. I just haven't seen it yet. I do know we also started off slow, obviously, against Pittsburgh, so this could see the same results there as well, as we continue to not get the guy down as well, but we do have an injury for Syracuse. All right, we got a 2nd down and short now. Angeli gonna take the snap. Gonna look to pass, gonna just throw it, and it's gonna be incomplete. That was probably the easiest catch you could have ever made, but you dropped it. I will say though, this defense formation here is a little messed up, and that almost got there. And that's what happens when we get completely fooled and we cause a touchdown to be scored against us on the first drive. Again. All right, Carr, now it's time to show Syracuse who's boss. They come to our house. They get to mess with us. That's kind of their fault, honestly. And off to Price. Absolutely going nowhere. Do kind of want to see what happens here in this play. Kind of had that. I don't know why I overthrew him. That was really stupid. And we're punting. All right, come on, Angeli. Throw a pick. Get sacked. There we go. It's only a matter of time. 2nd and 15. Angeli throws. Overthrows. Ref standing there kind of throws me off a little bit, I'm not going to lie. It really does. And that was a nice sack there. Huge loss again. This time, I believe it is Joshua Burham who got there. It's probably the other guy, though, like I said last game. But 4th down stop, we get it. All right, 1st and 10 here. New drive, new us. Let's go. Hand out to the tight end. Goes for a couple. Just saw that one of our running backs went out with an injury. Hopefully that doesn't impact us too much. I think it was only on special teams, but still, never like to see a player go down. And unfortunately, I cannot get the ball out because 74 can't block. We got excellent field position. Would really like to not ruin it. What a block by Malachi Fields. Oh my goodness, you guys saw that, right? I'll try and show it on replay if I can, but that was impressive. There we go. Blitz, and he's down again. Josh Burham gets home a 2nd time. Defense starting to light it up here. Stadium's loud. Running back. 4th down stop again. There we go. All right, now handoff. Darian Price gonna juke him in out of his shoes. Gets the 1st down. Gonna try the good old tight end attack here. He's wide open. Eli Raridon. Get downfield. Celebrate a little bit, bud. You've earned it. All right, we're gonna try ourselves a jet sweep here with Greathouse. Doesn't go very much, but it still gets us 5 yards. Gonna try a more unique pass here. Gonna run with Carr. He's not very quick, but he does get some more room, and he's gonna run into the end zone for a nice rushing touchdown for CJ Carr, the redshirt freshman quarterback. Could not have drawn up the play better myself, I got to admit. And now it's time to see if Angeli will return the favor or not. And he almost had a receiver get his head taken off. Not sure what happened there. Guys keep getting open here. Not sure I like that a whole lot. All right, here we go. Come on. No, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all. Gonna take a little watch on the running back here. And I'm whiffed. Still got him down though. Oh, but Terrari's injured. That's not good. All right, here we go, defense. Third down. Throws, and Jelly's wide open. Has a guy, number 5, downfield. Gotta say, we gotta have something better for this guy. He knows our defense. I'm not sure how well, but he did used to play here. All right, here we go. Come on. Oh, we almost had him. Shoot. Terrari's back in the game. Gonna hand off. Gonna almost get there. I would think it's a handoff. I think it's also the play that I don't like. And that's probably true. But we do sack him. There we go. 5 sacks on the day already. My goodness. Drake Bowen gets the wrap-up tackle. And now he's got his elite or Heisman tier ability enabled. Throws it up in the air. And it's incomplete, supposedly. I thought he caught it. Well, they're not going to review it, so I guess that's what we're going to have to go with here. Can their kicker get in, though? That's the question. And he... off the upright, he doesn't. Wow, what a nice doink. All right, here we go. Second down. Gonna get that crossing route every single time. Every single time. Price. Going. Gets a few, almost the first. He's gotten those like almost big runs, but not quite as... he's not quite as explosive as Jeremiah Love, and that's honestly to be expected. All right, second down. Play tight end. He's wide open. Oh, you can't juke that well, though. I was hoping there was going to be blocking downfield, but there really wasn't. RPO. Whoop. We're just having fun around here now. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. All right, I got to see how they go here. There we go. I see him. Corner of the end zone. 0. Touchdown, Notre Dame. It's Malachi Fields with the catch in the end zone. I was about to say one double-handed catch, or one-handed catch. I don't think he actually caught it one-handed, but maybe he did. I don't know. All right, let's find out. Did he catch it one-handed? Nope, just had a nice back shoulder grab and easy touchdown. Oh, looks like they are going to challenge it, though. I think he got it because he's got the hands there. He only needs 1 foot in bounds. That's a touchdown. All right, defense trying to end this half strong here. Minute 7 left in the first half. And Jelly going to throw incomplete, timeout taken. He's going to the tight end. No, he's not. He's going to the receiver, and that's a 4th down stop again. Wow, what a punt. That went about 20 yards. Maybe. All right, we got 18 seconds left. I say we try and pile this on a little bit more before we go into half. I don't know about y'all. Anyways, let's try this here. Looking. Nobody's open. Just throw it away. I'm probably gonna have this play covered too easily. Maybe. We'll see. Great house. Go for it. I thought he was gonna catch it over their heads. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Stadium already loud here. Hand off. All right, here we go. Nice stop, defense. There we go. That's the defense I know and love. All right, come on, guys. 3rd down. Blitz coming. I didn't get a stop. That's 4th down. All right, here we go. Just where we left off. We're gonna run for it. Let me get the 1st down. Don't lose the ball. All right, another handoff. Price. Throw. Looking. Outside. Price. Nice catch. There we go. Good rock again. Woo! Wow, that was a nice juke. Again, still looking for those explosive runs, but I'll take whatever we can get, honestly. I got Aeneas Williams in the game, and he is gonna get a touchdown. Gonna taunt the guy as well as he goes in there. That's might have been my fault, I'm not gonna lie. Trying to look for our first turnover of the game, if I'm being honest. I haven't had one yet.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, wow. I thought that was gonna be a pick. That might be a pick. No, it's not. Shoot. I feel like he's just asking for it, honestly. All right, come on, gentlemen. Nope. That's gonna be a touchdown. Wow. Yeah, we might get 2 full games in this video, which I'm sure you guys love. But yeah, honestly, Syracuse is actually putting up a decent fight against our defense after, you know, we forced 4 picks or 3 picks, whatever it was last game. And still waiting for the burst. See if he just stays on that side, he will. There we go. Got the bomb again. Almost too easy. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. Like I said, still waiting for our first turnover of the game. Haven't seen it yet. And Jelly's actually been pretty clean with his passing and his throwing and all that. Oh my gosh, we almost had another one. All right, here we go, guys. Come on. Just gotta stay with him. There we go. No, and Jelly's gonna take it himself. That might be dangerous. He's gonna hold on to it. 2nd down and 9 with the... Oh, I know this play. It's gonna be an interesting play, isn't it? Oh no, he actually faked out everybody. I thought he was gonna throw it over to the side, but he did not. Right, come on. Come on. Oh, he somehow hung on to that. How? And Adon Schuler's down. That's our leading interception person from last game. Another handoff, isn't it? Nope, it's not. Watch the running back. Yo! 1st and goal. So he caught it, and then he just dropped it. Running play. Nope. Sack! Ah. Can't win them all, man. Can't win them all. Game is honestly more impressive than it was in real life, I will gotta say. Oh, a lot more impressive, because the Irish were up big in real life. There's a big run. There's Darian Price. There he goes. All right, come on. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. That's my fault. He almost caught it, too. I meant to press B, and I finger pressed Y, and... I don't want to explain it. All right, huge 3rd down, boys. Huge 3rd down. Here we go. Got Will Pauling with the 1st. All right, come on. No, wrong way. Gonna try and chew out some of this clock then so that they can't do anything. I really should use the spin function more than the juke, because sometimes the juke works better, sometimes the spin works better. Like the ball here. I have guys open. I don't have them open. Never mind. I just threw past body. 4th and 8. Honestly, gonna punt this one away because I don't want anything to really happen. Although I will put backspin on it just in case I can get it back. See what happens here. Backspin. Oh, beautiful. Well, they still got it, so that really didn't help me. All right, come on, defense. Need to put in Jelly on like a spy or something. We really need to. Jelly's been having a heck of a return game. Really want to ruin that, honestly. Snap. Did he catch that? No, he didn't. Good. 4th down. Obviously, it doesn't change much because that means I still have to, you know, stop him on 4th, but at least stopping him on 4th is better than catching on 3rd. And we finally get the interception I was looking for. There we go. Bobby Barden, I think that's who this is. That might have just been a game sealer. Unfortunately, Burham's hurt too. Can my defense stop getting hurt? Please. Now that's left to do, though. Just run this clock out here. Of course, now you let me get the big runs with Jadarian Price when you're about to lose. I will say, though, Jadarian Price does have an increased risk of injury, so if we can help not... Actually, I'm going to sub him out just right now. I think Jadarian has done a great job for our team today. I think he deserves some rest. It's Aeneas Williams time, baby. Didn't get much. Timeout taken. 2nd timeout for Syracuse. Tight end cross. This is an interesting play design. Oh, so they go literally on a cross. Huh. I get it. See what happens here. I threw it to the wrong dude, but he still comes down with it. Wow. I think I had Rared on the other side of the field wide open waving his hand at me. But then I threw it to Washington. He's like, ah, screw him. I'll just catch it myself. I don't care if there's contact around me. I'll just catch it. Gotta say, one of the most impressive plays I've seen so far all season. All right, come on, Jelly. Final dance here, boy. There we go. Get him down. 7 sacks from this defense today. How about another one? How about a nice tackle? Come on, Jelly. Are you going to freaking call me for PI or are you going to call me for roughing the passer? Because now I can't tell. Because there's a penalty on the field. What if they call holding? That would be hilarious. They're going to call holding on the offense. What the heck? That's crazy. All right, and with that, we're just going to try and get out of this game if we can here. Aeneas Williams going to take it forward. But yeah, honestly, an overall impressive game from our defense and our team. Started off slow and then Jelly couldn't do no wrong, but we kind of made him pay for leaving us. Honestly, we didn't really pay for, he left on his own terms, but you know, Aeneas Williams just going to get that. He's jukes a man out. This is basically over. I'll see you guys when I get out of this game. Okay, and with that, let's push forward to the final week of regular season play. And it should be Stanford up next, so I'll see you guys in just a sec. Okay, and now, obviously, like I said, we're in week 14. Gonna take on Stanford for the Legends Trophy, I believe it's what it's called. But sadly, that's gonna be it. All I have time for in this video, so hope you guys enjoyed. Played 2 games today, obviously. It's kind of different from what we've done in the past, I know. Next video, we're going to play Stanford and maybe go on to see who we play in the college football playoff. if we get there, which I think we're supposed to. I mean, we're ranked number 5 so far. We just can't lose this game, and we'll see what happens in the conference title, like the championship week, since we don't have that. We don't have a conference, so gotta see what happens that week to see if we even get in or not, which we should. But things can change, you know, like during championship week. So, but anyways, like I said, that's basically gonna be it for this one. So hope you guys did enjoy very much. If you do, you know, feel free to show support where you can, and obviously, yeah, that's gonna be all from me for now. So thank you so much for watching. Remember to stay safe, be kind. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.